So as some of you might know, I've been hoping to get a little free library going in my yard. We are kind of stuck on the actual landscaping of the yard and getting a couple of other like behind the scenes things ready before we actually can do the actual library, because we don't want to stick the library in the middle of our barren yard. It's taking a while, but in the meantime, I've been collecting some books. Since I have quite a pile, I thought I would show you what I've ended up with. Just hopefully you'll find it fun to see what I'm going to include in that library as soon as it's done. Back when I first started this channel, we did a big, huge reorganization thing, and we found a few books that were duplicates. And so I decided I didn't want 2 copies of them. Then we stuck it in a pile to be for the library. And I don't even know why I have 2 books of these, but anyway, this is an old book, Irving Stone's The Agony and the Ecstasy. It's about Michelangelo, and I don't even know if I've read it. The Rule of 4. I feel like this was real big back in the day, and I must have grabbed it at a thrift store and ended up with 2. A couple of John Grisham books. We ended up with 2. The Song of Solomon by Toni Morrison. I don't know why I have 2 of those. Because of Winn-Dixie, really awesome. Is this a Newbery Honor by Kate DeCamillo. Louis Sachar, Dogs Don't Tell Jokes, kid book. Kirsten White's The Beanstalker and Other Hilariously Scary Stories. This is an ARC that I must have ended up with. And then I don't know if I have 2 ARCs or if I have the real version. Daniel Defoe, Mole Flanders. I have 2 of these. Yeah, okay. Secret of Platform 13 by Eva Ibotson. I have 2 Tree Grows in Brooklands. I guess I will get rid of one of them, even though this is one of my most favorite books of all time. Sun and Moon, Ice and Snow, Lovely Fairy Tale Retelling by Jessica Day George. It's a Mall World After All by Janet Rawlinson, one of my favorite authors. Funny rom-coms. I love them. Warrior by Cinda Williams Chima. This is the first book, I think, in this series, and I ended up with the hardback set. Longing for Home, Hope Springs by Sarah M. Eden. I think I ended up with 3 books of these. I don't know why, but here we go. When the Bough Breaks by Kaylin Magnum. This is a really, really heartbreaking YA book. My daughter loved them, and so we ended up with 2 books. I don't know why. Here's The Distant Hours. It's an ARC version. This is the one I just barely read, so I'm keeping the one that's kind of the normal version. And I was given this ARC back in the blogging days, which I completely forgot about. Like, why didn't I read it then? Why did I wait so long? 2010, people. Is it okay to put ARCs in a little free library? I'm assuming I can do whatever I want, right? But as long as I'm not selling them, I'm not selling. Because I have several of those that I might want to do that with. Those are the ones that were duplicates in my own library. But recently, one of my friends came to book club with a pile of books, and they're like, here, anybody can take these books if you want them. And so I took a few to put in the library and maybe even to read. I'm not sure, but this is a Bleak House, which I already have a copy of my own, Charles Dickens' Bleak House. So somebody that's doing a little free library might want a nice fat classic. I think I read half of this book and didn't quite finish. Dang, why didn't I finish it? Marilyn Robinson Home. This one, winner of the Orange Prize. This is one I might read first before I stick it in the library. Amsterdam by Ian McEwan. Perhaps might read this one too. Gilead by Marilyn Robinson. This is the Pulitzer Prize. I can't remember if I've read this. If I haven't read this one, I'm going to read it first. The Time Traveler's Wife. Classic time traveling romance. Awesome book. Somebody from the Little Free Library somebody who's going around the Little Free Libraries is going to want this one for sure. And then another Marilyn Robinson. Lila. This is another one I might read first. If I like these, I don't even know if I like her stuff, but I should try. Those are the ones that my friend had in her box, like I said. And then the other day, they had a meetup for Little Free Library stewards. And I went with my friends. A couple of friends have little free libraries. I don't have mine yet, like I said, so I felt kind of funny, but it was okay. It was okay in the end, but whoever put that on had access to a whole bunch of books they were just giving away. They just had them all over the table, and we could just they were like, please take the books. We don't want to take them home. So I came back with a box full of books. But first, before that, I went to a garage sale the other day and got a pile of books for like $1. In that pile was The Book Thief, my all-time favorite book. I don't know why somebody had this in the garage sale. Crazy, crazy people. So I'm going to stick this in my little free library. They also had Carrie Soto Was Back in the garage sale. They had There's a Boy in the Girl's Bathroom by Louis Carr, kind of like that other one. This is Roald Dahl, The Witches. Sideways Stories from Wayside School by Louis Carr. And A Long Way from Chicago by Richard Peck. These are all awesome kid books. Judy Blume, otherwise known as Sheila the Great. And then this one, Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus, was in the garage sale pile. This book is kind of falling apart though. I realized after I got it back. So I maybe can try and fix that. Or maybe, I don't know, do you just put it in the library and let it go? Those were all from the garage sale that I got for like $1 for that whole thing. Then here is the books from the meetup we went to. So I just grabbed them if I thought that it was the kind of book that would be popular, that people would like. So Angels and Demons by Dan Brown. These Is My Words by, who's that? Nancy Turner. Mr. Popper's Penguins, awesome kid book. Mirror Girls by Kelly McWilliams. Twins Separated at Birth, Reunited by a Curse. This one I might read first. Susan Cooper, Over Sea and Under Stone. This is an autographed copy, it says. I don't know if this is part of the Dark Rising sequence. I think so, yes. And here is The Ever After. It just looked interesting. It was a finalist for some award. I might read this one before I give it away. Cress by Marissa Meyer is in the box. This one, part of the Luna Chronicle series by Marissa Meyer. Shimmer by Alison Noel. I think this one is a part of a series too. And this one, The Enchantress, The Secrets of the Immortal Nicholas Flattel by Michael Scott. I think this one's part of a series. A really awesome fantasy. Yeah. What else is in here? Mary Higgins Clark. The Promise by Kara M. O'Brien. I feel like I have the first 2 books and this one might be the 3rd one. So I'm going to go and see, and maybe I will keep this one as part of my series. And then Khyam Potek, The Promise, classic book. Classic. The Literary Guernsey and Potato Peel Pie Society. Awesome World War II book that I have already and have read and loved. The Unexpected Life of Oliver Cromwell Pitts by Avi. I might read this one first because I love this author. It's Like This Cat, winner of the Newbery Medal. And we've got a Stanley book for some kids that might like it, and a Cam Jansen book was there. And then we've got some picture books. The Day the Babies Crawled Away. I hate picture books. I don't know, maybe I'll keep some of these. A Sweet Meeting on Mimona Night. This one, Night Before Christmas book. And the Snow White book. And this one is 100 Farm Words with stickers. That looks brand new. We have a Big Max book. And I Want a New Room picture book. Some of these picture books, I don't know, maybe I'll end up keeping. But I wanted some picture books in my little free library, which I didn't have yet. So, yeah. There you go. So that, I don't even know. Oh gosh, I'm dying. Ugh. Sitting on my knees, people. I can't do that. So there's my pile. I think that's a really great start for a little free library as soon as I ever get it going. And I just thought you might find it fun to see what I ended up with this past little while. And I'm just dying to stick them in there. Let me know if there's any in here that you think I should keep. The ones that I don't have already anyway. Eventually I'm going to have a little vlog showing the progress of the library, and I won't go through them all then, but maybe I'll just do a little quick view at that point. Hope you enjoyed this. Happy reading. Bye!